Peace out. Ow. Link, you're alright. What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf, what happened to him? Link, what are you doing? You must come to the room where you got the Master Sword. Who is using that stone? Just who are you? Link and I are the only ones who can speak through the stone. How dare you use what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? You must come with Link to see me at once. Well, don't you sound important. Fine. We are on our way. Just hold your horses, whoever you are. Link, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. That's supposed to show me where the voice is. Alright. Well, let's go with Tetra, who will briefly follow us for this part of the game. Back in Hyrule again, we don't have to deal with the millions of enemies that were here last time, thankfully. That's for certain. We also have no block puzzles. This is probably the easiest trip to Hyrule that we were going to make throughout the entire game, actually. And who might you be? Are you him? Are you the one who was speaking through my stone without my permission? Answer me. That stone is an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legend of the Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it. You made it? The royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Have neither of you heard the tales? The tales of the kingdom spoken in the legend of the great hero? The place where the power of the gods lies hidden? This place, where the two of you now stand, is that kingdom that got me a friggin' content ID notice on that one other cutscene. This is Hyrule. And I am its king, Daphnis Nohisen Hyrule. Link, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed, I am the one who guided here. I am the King of Red Lions. There is no need for me to reveal my true identity to you so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. But now, both of you must listen to me. Once, long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into a world of shadow by Ganon, who sought to obtain the powers of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop the fiend, and our only chance was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule itself, and so with a torrential downpour of rains from the heavens, our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves, forgotten at the bottom of the ocean. Yet not all was lost, for the gods knew to seal the people away with the kingdom would be grant Ganon's wish for destruction of the land. So before sealing the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and commands them to take refuge on the mountaintops. Those people were your ancestors. Hundreds of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, never waking from its slumber. Tetra, come to me. This necklace you wear is part of a treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it and guard it with your life. Am I not correct? The Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept it from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You too must abide the laws of the past, until this time has come for me to teach you the fate in which you were born, the very reason that you lived. This cutscene is freaking badass. my fate. You are the true heir of the royal family of Hyrule, the last link in the bloodline. You are Princess Zelda. Zelda? I'm a princess? You are confused, aren't you? I suppose such is to be expected. Link, I'm terribly sorry that you've been caught up in these events, but now it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda. Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get the power of the gods that she possesses. He will not rest until he has found her. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world you know above the waves. Link, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what caused the Master Sword to lose its power. I need you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword. Zelda. It is far too dangerous for you to join in this task. Fortunately, this is a sacred chamber not yet known to Ganon. It is my wish that you wait here in hiding until we return. Link, we must go. So the king is really more badass than we thought. He can teleport. He's a lot more cool than we thought too. Link? I don't know how to say this. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault. I'm so sorry. Ah, no worries. Link, be careful. Alright, so it seems the statue of the hero will block off Zelda from reaching. The atmosphere in this game just got really intense now. And I think that's gonna do it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. Actually, no, I have to listen to the King's lines as well. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blades with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for these two temples to see what has happened to the sages and attempt to find a way to recover the repel evil. Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some sort of magical barrier down here, blocking our paths to the temples. But each temple should have another entrance high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. As always, I shall mark these on your treasure charts. Now then, if we stay here much longer, we shall draw our enemy's attention, Princess Zelda's whereabouts. We must return to the surface immediately. Spoken true, King. That's gonna do it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. Stuff's getting intense, and we learned that Tetra is really Princess Zelda, and do you know where the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago, defeated Ganon and brought peace to the Kingdom of Hyrule. A piece called the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time. It was kept safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time called it to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It is said that at the time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know, they lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not. If you can think of no one, maybe, maybe you would come upon knowledge by asking around in a place where many people gather. Alright, next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, we're going to be making some preparations before we set off to Headstone Island, which is where our next destination is going to be. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.